And my personal question to you is, why not you? You've got the brains. You can make decisions. You can study the plan. You can change your life. You can grow immensely in the next few years. You can make your dreams come true. You can build a financial wall around your family nothing can get through. You can become healthy. You can become powerful. Why not you? Heroes and villains always have the same backstory, pain. The difference is what they choose to do about it. The villain says, "The world hurt me, I'll hurt it back." The hero says, "The world hurt me, I'm not going to let it hurt anybody else." Heroes use pain, villains are used by it. That's your question. At what age should you have it all together? At what age should you have it all figured out? I get a lot of mostly young men on the channel. And they lament that they're at a place in their life and they don't have it figured out. And they don't have it all together. And they wonder what's wrong with them because they don't have it figured out. They don't have it all together. Of course you don't have it all together. You're not supposed to have it all together. You're not expected to have it all together. Anybody who looks at you, "Hey man, what's wrong with you? How come you don't have everything figured out?" they're a fool. Knowledge and wisdom take time. Wisdom comes from experience, and experience takes time. The more experience you have, the more you learn from that experience, the wiser you can get. If you haven't lived long enough to have a broad enough portfolio of experience, then you can't expect to have knowledge and wisdom, right? So, the basketball stuff speaks for itself in terms of what that comment made, did for me in terms of giving me stability and giving me confidence to say, okay, it's okay to fail, 'cause you're going to be loved no matter what. And that doesn't just mean basketball. That means anything in life. That means writing. That means being an entrepreneur. That means having the confidence to go for it. I've seen too many parents do the exact opposite, and it terrifies children. And children become paralyzed by their own fear because they don't have that security blanket of love and comfort. Yeah, people presume in the beginning that passion and purpose and meaning and joy and fulfillment are the things that get people going. But as I've said, of all of the high performers that I've spoken to, the vast majority of them are driven by insufficiency, resentment, terrible parents, or terrible upbringings, or a chip on their shoulder about bullies in school. Pick your poison. They have decided to use that to create the activation energy, right? You can lower your action threshold and increase how many points you have to prove. It's like, oh, I want to live a better life. Yeah, that sounds good. It's like, I want to prove the bullies that said I was a worthless piece of in school wrong. It's like, that's some potent fuel. I do believe that's scaled over a long enough time, it's toxic, and I don't think that it's necessarily how long. Well, that's the question. Like, a lifetime, right? But, I mean, it'll fuel you for a decade pretty well. And I think that I look at you, I was bullied pretty badly in school and was an only child and had expectations from parents. And, I combined all of those things together, and I did have a chip on my shoulder, and I did want to prove to the world that I was worthwhile. And I did want people to realize that they had doubted the wrong person. Yeah. Damn right I do.